Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with the first M15 pre-release info as well as an M15 card that I know was shown a while ago, but I never gave my thoughts about it, as well as another conspiracy spoiler as well as a promo. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. Let's jump right in. First up, we got M15 pre-release information. Pretty much, it's going to be pre-release packs like we've had in the block sets, which I don't think we've done before for a core set. And you're going to get a promo card. You get 5 booster packs, a seeded pack, activity insert, spin down, oversized Garrick challenge card. So it's going to be something involved with Garrick, which we knew anyway, because he's hunting, and 3 wolf tokens. So that's interesting. Is this an allusion to the fact that Garrick could potentially be Garrick Relentless, or an alternate version of Garrick Relentless? Because if you remember, Garrick Relentless made 2/2 wolf tokens. I don't think they're going to put a flip card in M15, and we already discussed that, but they could very well make a new Garrick that makes 2/2, that makes wolf tokens, period. I think that's kind of neat. And otherwise, what's interesting is that this is going to be like a block set, but for a core set, which is strange because, as I said, I don't think we've had that before, and I don't know if it'll be cool or not. It feels like it's kind of getting a little stale, especially now that people are finding that they can't get the colors they want. If there's a certain best color, and then stores can't get everyone that color, it can make a lot of people feel locked out. I don't like that aspect of this setup. Hopefully Wizards is thinking about ways to fix it, but since this is the way they're doing M15, it's the way they're doing M15. Then we got here Genesis Hydra, very blurred out from packs, which happened a while ago, but I never really talked about it, I think. It's X and 2 green for a 0/0 plant Hydra. Whenever you cast it, you reveal the top X cards of your library, and then you can put a non-land permanent card with the mana cost X or less onto the battlefield that shuffle the rest of your library, and it comes into play with X11 counters. This card is fantastic because if you guys remember, there's a card called Genesis Wave, which is in some ways better, in some ways worse than this card, which is a big staple in EDH Commander. The foil has been going up. Kind of sad because I got rid of my foil not too long ago. But this card is a lot of fun. It's going to be a huge bomb unlimited because it scales up, gives you potentially another permanent, which is really nice, and I kind of wish it had trample, but that would just be overkill. Overall, I think it's a very well designed card. I still don't like the M15 look, although I need to see it in person, but every time I see a card with the new look of the card, I'm not a fan of the borders particularly. But anyway, it seems like a very cool card. We'll definitely see some play in EDH Commander, as well as will be a bomb limited. The new conspiracy card we have is Marchesa the Black Rose, with gorgeous artwork. I don't really know what's on the table there, but if it's a person, that's really creepy. 1, and the Grixis color combination for a 3/3 human wizard. Oh no, blue and human wizard, that's not good. Legendary, so commander. Dethrone is the ability we've been waiting to find out about. Whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for most life, it gets a 1/1 counter. That's really cool. Other creatures you control have Dethrone. Whenever a creature you control with 1/1 counter dies, return that card to the battlefield in your control at the beginning of the next end step. That's very interesting. So as a commander, what's cool about Dethrone is that it works well in a multiplayer board because it makes everyone want to attack the strongest player, not drive a weak player out of the game. And of course, because the strongest player suddenly becomes the not a strong player, it circulates the board and doesn't make anyone feel specifically attacked unless they die immediately. But overall, you benefit from focusing on the best player, not the worst player. It really reads a little bit like Sublime Archangel in that it has the ability and then gives the ability to everything else. But overall, I really like that mechanic. It'll be very interesting. 1/1 counters don't usually go with this color combination, like at all, but it still works interestingly with abilities like Undying and Persist, even though those are mainly not in these colors. Which again makes it kind of strange that we're messing with 1/1 counters when its abilities would be most powerful in green, to be honest. Green. But it's fascinating ability. You can of course have 1/1 counters going on with other stuff that has nothing to do with Undying and work really well. Sage of the Hours, if you forgot, he's a new card. He's blue. He would work very well in a deck with her, and the 1/1 counters just scale up. So I think that would be very interesting, and just overall seems really neat. Maybe a proliferate build, maybe a Planeswalkers group hug proliferate build could potentially work very interestingly. So I'd like to see kind of some designs with her, and I'm sure people will have a creative time with her. I like, again, that they're focusing on making the multiplayer aspect functional. Because the other commander sets so far have done it to some extent, but we've never had a set like Conspiracy. I don't know how good she's going to be in a 1v1 setting, because if you're winning, then she's terrible, pretty much, or at mediocre. Her dethronability is useless if you're winning in a 1v1 setting. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about her. Interesting. Then we got the promo, supposedly for July, although it might be for August, of Bioblight, which is a good, solid card. Sees play in Modern, sees play in Standard. Strong removal. The art is really good. And I really like this design. In fact, I kind of like it a little bit more, I think, than even the original Bioblight. But the flavor text is great. Very, very cool. Thank you, Wizards, for printing a useful FNM card. So, guys, if you like Bioblight, go for it. Also, this, I think, is the first promo we've seen with the new border. Anyway, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts about all these things down below in the comment section of the video. If you enjoy the video, tap the like button. If you're new to the channel, check in and subscribe for all the spoilers on Conspiracy M15 coming your way. And as always, Roxabox90 signing out. See you guys next time.